from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching today. I know you have choices. 1,000 channels on the TV, and you choose this one. Thanks. My co-host, my studio audience. Loud and proud. How you doing? I'm doing okay today. Let's get started. It's time for... You know it. Thank you. So, what'd you do last night? Empire, exactly. Okay, first of all, I have to give a shout out to Morris Chestnut and everybody at Rosewood, because that was my lead-in show. 8 o'clock, I was there, loved it. By 9 o'clock, I was perched to watch Empire. I was riveted. I loved the episode. I realized that Empire, you know, this is only the 2nd season, so it was a little slow for the excitement that we're used to, but that's because you have to understand, there are new people now that are catching on to the Empire craze, so they have to catch people up to speed. So I got it. It was good. Good. But I do have an absolute favorite moment. Hands down. Now, I'm a woman of a particular age, from a particular musical era, and I play particular CDs in my car. And I must say, Miss Lawrence spoke to me last night. He sang, do you remember Sylvester's song, You Make Me Feel? I can't sing it all because then we have to pay. We talked about that yesterday, okay? But thank you, Miss Lawrence. That was everything. I love Taraji. She was great the whole show, but there's one pothole in the turnpike that I have to talk about. The gorilla suit. What the hell? What is going on? Like, I didn't know whether to feel offended on account of my black or to walk out of the room and get a bottle of water. Like, I didn't know what to do. But I sat and I watched, because it's Empire. But in conclusion, Marissa Tomei. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And so now, Cookie is apparently Boo Boo Kitty's pimp. Which I loved it. Like, I don't have those crooks in my back to do that. But if I did, this would be a whole different show. And in the first 10 minutes, we saw 3 stars. We saw Al Sharpton, we saw Don Lemon, and we saw...
Andre Leon Talley.
Andre Leon Talley. And by the way, Chris Rock, fabulous. Fabulous. It just shows that, like, when you're funny all the time, everyone has an evil side. Chris Rock showed his last night. It was so good. Empire returns next Wednesday at 9 o'clock on Fox. So good. So good. So, lemon-y. Best day of tea since the show began. This season. Usher got married. That lady's face was precious, right? Yes. Usher married his longtime manager, Grace Miguel. They reportedly eloped 2 weeks ago. There were about 100 people at the wedding, and we knew nothing about it. Well, now I love this, because that just goes to show you that Usher is now officially a man's man. Like, you know what I mean? He's been married before. He already has his children. Grace has been his manager since forever. They've been dating, allegedly, since 2009. I talked about this ad nauseum back on radio when there were grumblings in the, like, Usher, you know I know. Okay? Usher is 36 and Grace is 45. Excuse me? Get it, Grace? And so now she's been his manager since he fired his mother as manager. And the mom at first was very upset about that, Mrs. Raymond. But sometimes, you know, when a boy or a girl becomes a man or a woman, you don't need to have all that family interaction. It just becomes confusing. So he hired Grace. And apparently, maybe one night after a fantastic show in Ipanema, and the wine is in the hotel, and you empty the minibar, they looked in each other's eyes and they fell in love. Well, no, that's not fact. That's me being dramatic. But I'm just saying, like, I'm happy for Usher, and I'm happy that he didn't have to call 1,000 people and all the florists and all that stuff. See, that's the mark of a celebrity, to me, who is totally chill with their position. Usher is worth... And I like him. And Usher, you and I both know, only will know, the back and forth we've had through your entire career, you know. Sometimes you hate me, sometimes you love me, and vice versa. But right now, I am loving this classic man. You know, she's got a daughter from a previous relationship. As you know, Usher was married before. He's got all of his kids. So at 45 years old, Grace does not have to worry about having kids. She's his manager, now she's his wife, and I just think it's... they got married on the down low. And I think that's terrific. Thank you. Chris Brown. May be banned from an entire continent. I don't support the bannation, but we can talk. Okay. So apparently he's set to tour Australia soon. But the big problem is that Australia might not let Chris in because of his violence to Rihanna 6 years ago. Now, we all know domestic violence is wrong. But can we all agree, the Pope is in our zip code. Can we please, I mean, honestly, you all, we're in New York, the Pope is here right now. Look, can we believe in redemption? Yes. Clap if you believe in redemption. My thought about Chris is, you know what, 6 years ago, he was a stupid, stupid boy. He might still be a stupid boy. But now he has that daughter, you know, which I'm glad he didn't have a son. Now he has a daughter, and he would never want his daughter to suffer what Rihanna suffered at his hands. And I also think, like, in a weird way, to try to satisfy the courts so he can actually have his daughter on weekends and every other Friday or whatever the custody arrangements are. I feel like he might have grown up just a bit. And for Australia to lock him out is wrong. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel like he should perform, donate at least 75% of his proceeds to domestic violence in Australia. And he should be ordered to do a public service announcement about domestic violence for Australian TV. I just feel like locking him out is less than smart. You know, having him come there but do certain things is smarter. That's all. Hi, Chris. And I don't know about you, but I would save my $700 and get this book if I was a model. Okay, you heard about Giselle Bundchen? Okay, so she's releasing a coffee table book. And it's $700. Now look, she's only releasing 1,000 of them, and she signed every one of them, which means that they're all collectors. Okay, you're not models, neither am I. We don't care. But, and however, if you are a huge Giselle fan or an up-and-coming like a Kendall Jenner, you buy this book, you put it on your coffee table. They're going to be like 500 pages, and pictures of her and innuendos regarding her modeling career and her life and stuff. If she is one of your heroes as a supermodel, stop laughing. This is no different than you going out and spending $700 for a piece of art for your wall in your house. So if you have the $700, listen, back in 1992, there was a girl named Wendy. And she was and still is a huge fan of Madonna. And Madonna had that book come out, remember? It was metal, called Sex. There it is. We both... Sir, thank you, sir. But it was very expensive, right? $65? Yes. It was worth it. Me too. Thank you. And that was in 1992, so if you add in inflation and stuff, then maybe that book would be $700, but it had all the good pictures, including Madonna smoking cigarettes in the middle of Miami Street. Feeling up Big Daddy Kane and Vanilla Ice, okay? That book was the truth. Now, I don't keep it on my coffee table anymore on account of my Kevins. It's a little much. But it's in my secret box in the basement, in the back. I say all that to say, to me, Giselle is not a supermodel. But I don't come from that era. She's not Turlington. She's not Campbell. You know, she's not Crawford. She's not those girls. But I guess for this generation of models, she's somebody. I don't know who, but she's somebody. The book comes out in November, and I think that if you are raising a daughter and you have $700 and she's a model, save your money and give that to her for Hanukkah or Christmas. That's all. Okay? So Future, the rapper, can't stop talking about Ciara's new boyfriend, Russell Wilson. You know, him. Future. No, stop, please. People are already complaining that the audience claps too much. And they think, Suzanne, they...
I didn't make them clap.
I know.
I was not clapping for any of this.
No, but you all don't understand. The tickets are free. You can come here and clap on your own as well. It's not... Just saying. So Future is angry, and so am I, that Russell Wilson is spending time with his son in public. Well, no. I agree with Future. First of all, how are you going to be number 3 and have my son at number 3 and then my ex-wife standing there co-signing when you all have only been dating for about 3 or 5 months? Like, don't introduce my Ciara. You should know better. If you don't, you need to ask somebody, baby. Here's what Future says. I'm cool with Russell being around him, but I feel like a lot of moves are just made out of just being evil. I want to be able to judge for myself. I want to judge the nannies that surround my child. I want to be involved 100% in all decisions. Well, okay, number 1. You're the one who allegedly stepped out on her, which is why you're divorced. So you don't have a say in who the nanny is. I will hire the nanny, and then you will come over. But to say, no. No. Second of all, you're not 100% involved in decisions because you are not 100% in my life. So Future, have several seats on that. However, I do agree with Future regarding Russell being around his kid. You know, if you, whether it's Ciara or whatever celebrity, or you at home on Main Street in USA, if you want to introduce your kids to your new person, do it in the house. Like, why do you have to go to grocery shopping? Why do you have to be standing where TMZ or Pop... Like, why does she have to be here? Why couldn't they do this in the backyard? If I were Future, I'd be upset. I think that Ciara is less than smart for doing this. I also understand that Future and Ciara still are, Russell and Ciara still aren't having sex. No, I told you that. They're abstaining, yeah, all summer long. Everyone else is getting it in. Except for them. Which, by the way, I don't believe. It's total, like, maybe not the actual sex, but I grew up in Ocean Township. And I learned stuff. There's a lot more you can do than just... You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Ciara is doing the most, and so is he. I guess they'll get married soon because, you know, when you abstain, a lot of times that rushes you to the altar because you just want to have the sex. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, this is not a bad decision on either of their parts, and hopefully Future will come to like Russell. Like, why don't you ask him out for shots? whether it's at a range or the bar. Like ask Future out or something. I'm on Team Future for this one, though. Yeah. So, Pope Mania is in New York City officially. Okay. There are quite a few things going on here in New York. First of all, there are over 100 people at the, dignitaries at the consulate for their meeting. Then the president is here. But the biggest traffic block is that Pope Francis is here. He gets here at 5 o'clock. Attention, New Yorkers. We need to flee by 4:59. Unless you have tickets to see the Pope, in which case, he's so cute. Isn't he just... listen, the way he talks, he talks like Dracula. I've come to cleanse your blood. Like, he's so cute and he's so peaceful and this is his first time being here in America. It seems like he's having a really great time and he really loves us. Yeah. I am Baptist, but I wish I was Catholic. But I believe, so therefore, I believe he's here to bless all of us. Yeah. And look what I have. Okay, there's this bakery. Well, first of all, every place in New York is selling everything Pope. But there's this, but there's this great bakery here in the city that's selling Pope cookies. Look. Okay. They are selling out. But guess what, studio audience? I got one for all of you. Thank you very much, Artisto Bakery, for the fabulous Pope cookie. And you keep clapping. We've got more great shows for you. Up next, from the hit TV show, The Mysteries of Laura, the fabulous, legendary Debra Messing is here. So grab a cookie and come on back.
Lights, camera, action on a new Wendy. Movie star, recording artist, we catch up with Tyrese Gibson and be ready for your close-up with the season's best hair.
It's all about keeping that one smooth, keeping this one rough, and everyone's got to try a little bit.
But that's a wrap.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
For 8 fun-filled seasons, I loved our first guest as the hilarious Grace Adler on one of my favorite shows, Will and Grace. And now she's back for her second season of her hit show on NBC. It's called The Mysteries of Laura. Take a look.
She's not trying to stay.
She is staying.
That makes no sense. She has an hour-long commute from Riverdale.
Well, maybe she's looking to relocate.
No chance. She's a single mom. And her supposedly genius 9th grader goes to Bronx Science.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's not her call. Personnel decisions come through 1PP.
Who I just hung up with. Technically, she can stay here as long as she wants. Permanent.
Screw technically. That little runt needs to be drop-kicked right back to the Bronx.
Please welcome to our show the fabulous Debra Messing. your dress.
Thank you.
The idea, look, it's scuba. You know, a lot of the designers these days are using that scuba material.
Yes.
And it's like wearing underpinnings that hold you in.
Yeah.
But not, you know, like a girdle.
Not cutting off all of your circulation and blood flow. Yeah.
I want to give you shoe cam. Put your feet on those feet.
On these.
Yes. Look at the detail. I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, the camera's not picking up the exact detail, but there's detail.
There's detail happening.
Yes. Well, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having
You know, I'm a gigantic fan, and to me, you know, one of the most comforting things is a Will and Grace marathon. Yes. Right? You know, and even when I know the episode by the dialogue, it's still just comfortable to watch you guys be funny, you know, for the camera. I hosted something for Broadway like 3 years ago, and all I saw was your red hair.
Oh, God.
No, look. So, and I just, you know, like when when you fan out, you forget somebody's real name, but you call them who you know them as through the team. I was like, Grace Adler, is that you? And you answered, you said, yes.
I said, yes, it's me.
And then after that, I felt really bad. And I knew that you were coming today, and I was going to ask you, first of all, I apologize, because I know that you're Laura now, you're not Grace.
I am Laura now.
But,
yes.
But do you ever get tired, Debra, of being called Grace?
No, not at all. I mean, it was a huge, huge part of my life. We were on for 8 seasons.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be Grace until the day I die, and, I'm proud of it.
So let's talk about the history of your hair. I had no idea. This is not your real color?
No, it's not my real color.
Do you feel trapped?
My real color is a medium auburn.
Oh.
Boy, you have a very, very vocal...
Oh, yeah. No, we say it like we mean it around here.
All right.
But auburn and this color are almost the same.
This is brighter.
Yeah. Do you feel trapped in this color? Like if you die, it's like when Jennifer Grey got the nose job and nobody recognized her.
Oh yeah, I mean, I kept the color, but I cut my hair short a couple of years ago, and people freaked out. They were like, "You can't do that. You can't be short." I got a bob. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna do that cool, cute bob."
But that's cute.
And I darkened my hair.
And it's dark.
And it's dark auburn, and literally, I got calls from like my agent saying, "You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't." People are mad. So,
Debra, even though it's really cute, you look like a supermodel. That you can't do that. Like, this is you.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I'm saying.
I hear you.
So...
That's why Laura has this hair also.
Yeah, Laura has the red hair, too.
Yes, that's right.
So, the young kids these days, they call it a squad. When you're friends with a bunch of people, like Taylor Swift and them, they're a squad. So I had no idea that...
I'm not like Taylor Swift in any way.
Yeah, but you have a squad.
I've got a mini squad.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, girls that we love.
Yes.
Allie Wentworth and Mariska Hargitay.
Yes. Yes. There we are.
All right. Let me just say, Debra, anybody who's besties with Allie Wentworth...
I mean, come on.
...has got to have a crazy funny bone that we know nothing about. Because Allie is batty in the best way.
Yes, she is.
She's been here several times. I love her. So, congratulations on the 2nd season of The Mysteries of Laura.
Thank you.
It's very hard, you know, I know, to keep a show going.
Yeah.
And your show, I kind of liken it to the old Moonlighting show with Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Because it's drama, but there's some comedy in it also.
That's right. That's what made me excited about being a part of it, and it just felt new to me because it is a murder mystery. There is something really like, you know, smart and confusing about the murder mystery, but yet, you know, the characters are quirky and there's some lightness. And this year, what's changed is Josh Lucas. Nothing? Really? Oh my God. Okay. Very, very cute Josh Lucas is going to be my partner instead of my boss.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. that's going to be there's going to be a lot more tension because we're co-parents, you know, we divorced, but now we're partners and, you know, so.
It's a quirky,
Yes.
a quirky show and fun at the same time. We love it. So I hugged you when you came out here.
Yes.
But I didn't want to hug you because I use fragrance everywhere. Like dryer sheets, fragrant detergents, a lot of fragrance in my wigs.
Yes.
I shoot with the fragrance, you know, then a different one for my pulse. And then they tell me at the last minute, Debra Messing is allergic to everything. She's allergic to flowers, except orchids.
Yes.
She's allergic to chicken. She's allergic...
I'm allergic to grass. I'm allergic to pollen. I'm allergic
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not at the moment, you know, someone...
No, because I'm just feeling like it'd be a special guy.
A very special guy.
You got to go through a lot.
Yes, but you know what? It's not so high maintenance anymore because after years and years and years of suffering and sounding like Brenda Vaccaro and having like weepy eyes and everything, I finally found something that works for me and always works for me, and that's Zyrtec. And so I just take one in the morning and I am set for the whole day.
Because I think I smell fragrance on you. Do you have fragrance on? Oh, that's me. See?
You know what?
See? I had on.
I use oils.
Yes.
I can, as long as there's no flower scent in it. But you know what?
Sorry.
But I'm good. I'm good. See, I'm not dying.
Yeah.
I'm not dying.
You're not dying, and you're not dying.
And I'm not dying.
Debra Messing, it's a dream.
Oh, my
Thank
gosh.
you.
It's so lovely.
The Mysteries of Laura airs Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock on NBC, and we will be right back. No, literally, they're like... Hi. Welcome back. Okay, everyone relax. Look. Fetty Wap is not here. It might be your birthday, but it's okay. You'll live. Okay? He might have missed his flight. I don't know. Maybe he's caught up in the Pope traffic. I don't know. All I know is that it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning here in New York. We're a live show. And the show must go on. So now it's time for Ask Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Christina. How you doing?
How you doing, Christina?
Okay, I have a question.
I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you. My son and his girlfriend have been together for 5 years. And just recently, I found out through social media that he proposed to her. She put a ring on social media. So I had to call my son up and ask him, was this true? And he said, yes, he just haven't gotten around to telling my husband and I. So, should I take this proposal seriously? No?
Okay, well, first of all, this marriage will not last as long as you and your husband's.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Second of all, this is a sign of the times, how people do things. They break up on social media, they get engaged on social media, and the only thing that we can do with our children is continue to talk to them so that they come to us first, but even that fails. So don't be caught up in your feelings about this. This is what everyone's doing these days, and it's not right, but welcome to...
Accept it, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
I'm Jonathan. I have a question. I have been dating this guy for the past month, and he just came out a couple of months ago. And
How long have you been out?
I've been out 5 years. So,
5 years.
yeah.
Your family knows, everyone knows.
Oh, everyone knows.
Okay.
But he just came out, and I'm I like relationships. So, should I let him experiment, or should I just move on? What should I do?
Well, I say move on, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't, you're already comfortable in your own skin. You don't have time or patience. How old are you, honey bun?
I'm 21.
Exactly. You know, you don't have time or patience. You came out when you were like 16 years
I
old?
was like 15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you. My thought is, when you're young, and even when you're older, who has the patience to usher somebody into their own happiness? Like, there are only 24 hours in a day, and I'm busy.
No, I feel that.
So, yeah, move on. Like, he's going to have a lot of issues that you've already been through.
Oh, God, yes.
Release him.
I will do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, up next. What would you do if your husband wanted you to go on a road trip with him and his ex? More Ask Wendy next.
Hot Mondays mean supersized hot topics. You know how we do. Hashtag their business is our business. Plus, get the season's freshest makeup tips.
Fairs to the fair, to the deepest of the deep, they work on everyone.
Keep it fabulous this fall.
Monday on an all-new Wendy.
Okay, so we're back with more Ask Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I'm Kiana. And my husband has a daughter with his ex, and they want me to take a 9-hour road trip to Colorado to sign her up for college. And his ex is bringing her fiance along. So my husband insists that I go along, you know, be a happy family. But I really don't want to go because I don't want to be cordial or friendly. I don't like being around her too often. I only go when it's necessary, you know, like kindergarten graduation, 5th grade, 8th grade. Anyhow, my question to you is, do you think I should go along?
No, I don't. I think you should buy a plane ticket and meet them there.
Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna drive my car. That's what I said, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Don't drive for 9 hours. A woman in a car for 9 hours driving across the country is not safe. The killer is everywhere. Okay? Buy yourself a plane ticket and meet them there, okay?
Okay.
And try your best to get along and go along.
Okay, Wendy. Thank you.
You're very well.
Yes.
Okay, come on out. I like your
Hi,
shoes.
Wendy. Thank you. How you doing?
How you doing?
My name is Shanice. I have a fiance, and sometimes he communicates with his ex. I just recently found out that one of the ex, her relative, is helping him with the promotion at work. I trust him. I don't trust her. Should I tell him to cut her off or continue to, you know, try to get his job?
Do they have children together?
No, they don't.
Oh. Well, because I thought you were going to say yes, because a lot of times, you know, during Ask Wendy, people, you know, they have they leave that out. Yeah, cut her off.
Okay.
Get his own job and his own raise.
Right. Thank you, Wendy.
Sorry, Shanice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay. Up next, I'm going to address your social media comments in a new segment called Wendy, What's Good? It's very entertaining. Keep it here.
We've got Wendy Bling just for you. T-shirts, Diva Fans, my favorite mug, and more. Go to wendyshow.com and click Shop Wendy.
Are you shopping?
Our Wendy watchers always have a lot of stuff to say, good and bad, on social media. So it's time to share some of your comments in a new segment that we call Wendy, What's Good? Wendy, what's good? This is from Rodney. You look beautiful in your white outfit on Tuesday. You look really pretty in any color, but you should consider wearing white more often. You're definitely the cat's meow. Well, you know what, Rodney? I appreciate you watching the show, and I was thinking outside of the box. I'm not wearing white more than once a year. And by the way, I do go for white after Labor Day, just like the Pope. But I'm just saying, Rodney, white makes you feel a little bit fluffier, and it makes things look, thank you, though, Rodney. This is from Kelly. She's from South Carolina. By the way, Rodney was from Ohio. And Kelly is from South Carolina, and Kelly writes, Wendy, what's good? I'm a big fan of your show, but I have to say it like I mean it. And I'm not feeling your new seat covers. The gold color makes your co-host look bland. Bring back the blue. Kelly, get out of my head. I've been thinking this since the first day of this season, which was last Monday. I also do not like the Velveeta cheese-covered seat covers. I thought maybe I would like them. We all went over this, but and literally every day, like after everyone leaves and I come in here by myself, and there's nobody in the seats, I look at those seat covers, I'm just like, all I need is some bologna and a slab of bread. I hate them. So guess what? I have sent our cobalt blue seat covers to the dry cleaners, and they will be back momentarily. Thank you. And this is our last one from Mike in Boston. Wendy, what's good? You have a new camera move during Hot Topics that I love. The camera moves in a circle, and it looks really cool. What kind of camera is that? Oh, my gosh, you're so observant, Mike. That's called a Steadicam, and the man who holds it has a really strong back. And his name is Dan. And what Dan does is Dan attaches it to his waist and swings it around. Don't you love it? I love it too. Thank you for noticing. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. To share your Wendy What's Good comments, go to wendyshow.com. I love it. Eye candy is next. Jersey City, New Jersey, and she's my eye candy. Do you know why? Because she's wearing the rose print wrap dress from my fall holiday collection on HSN. It's only $40. How do you feel?
How you doing, Wendy? I feel fabulous. Well, I paired it with a necklace and some cute peep-toe booties.
That's what I'm saying. For $40, you can't go wrong. Here's your mini diva fan. By the way, I'm wearing a cobalt from my collection as well. It's made of sweatery. It's good. And I'll be presenting at HSN again, but this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then again at 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. We'll be right back. Tomorrow, the handsome and talented Tyrese Gibson stops by. I know. Plus, we've got the hottest celebrity hairstyles to show you. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.
Nice.